beginner level. My level was A2 at that time. And I learned English and approach, and also, of course, doing my best to improve because as I'm gonna share with you here today, it's not only about going to the classes, right? It's also about practicing and using some strategies that will help you to improve your English faster. So if you go to the classes, but you don't practice at home, if you don't do anything outside of the school, you're not going to improve your English as quickly as the other students who are doing other things to improve. So I came here, I started at the A2 level, and in 3 months, let me tell you that when I started, a question here, where are you from? I'm from Brazil. So when I started, I didn't know anything. Like, I knew how to say hi, of course. I knew how to say, I don't know, how are you? I'm fine, thanks. But if somebody tried to communicate with me other than that, I couldn't understand anything. And I remember when I got here and I turned on the TV, for example, and my husband was watching TV, watching sports, and those journalists talking sounded like they were almost like barking, like the sound that English sounded to me like whoa, 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 whoa. I couldn't understand when the word started and when the word finished. I couldn't understand. Like, to me, it was just one single sound, and eventually I was trying to practice, have more contact with the language, and then studying, of course, at Approach. After, I think, 3 months of studying at Approach, I was able to go to doctor's appointment by myself. I was able to present short presentations at the school to our staff, and communicate with my bank over the phone and solve problems with only 3 months of studying. Also, with 7 months of studying, I was able to go to a conference in the United States in my field. So I went to a conference related to social media. It was all in English, and I was able to understand at least 85% of the conference. And it was all day having to understand in English. So what I want to say by sharing this experience with you is it is possible to learn English, okay? It is possible. Don't give up. I know it's difficult. I know sometimes it's confusing, but it's possible, okay? So don't give up. Let me just see the comments here. What are you think about work and travel program, Gabrielle? I didn't understand your question, but I think you're asking something about traveling and working at the same time. I don't know. But F1 students can work on campus, can work at the school. Sometimes the school is very, very small, and the school cannot offer a lot of jobs because there is no jobs available, but colleges can offer more opportunities, colleges and universities, okay? Okay, so I want to go, where are you from? I already answered, yeah, okay. Liane saying you're an inspiration. Thank you so much, thank you so much. So I want to say and make it very clear, okay? When I got here, when I got an approach, I honestly didn't think it was possible to learn English. And although my husband is an English teacher, I told him that if you can teach me English, if you can find a way to teach me English, you're gonna be rich, because it's impossible to teach me English. And in my mind, I thought I had a block here, a block that I couldn't learn. I couldn't, it was impossible for me to learn English. And then eventually, when I got here at Approach, I realized that, it's not about having someone teaching you a language. You cannot do that. Nobody can teach you a language. Like, open your head and literally put English inside of your head, and then you're gonna wake up, suddenly you speak English. This is not going to happen, okay? You can pay your school, you can come to classes, but you need to do your part as well. Teachers will guide you, will answer your questions, but you need to do your part. So I realized that when I got to Approach and I went for my first class, and for the first time I was having a lot of contact with people from different countries. And I wanted to communicate, because people who know me here at Approach, you guys know I love talking. I talk a lot. And I just wanted to talk. I wanted to communicate. I wanted to share my thoughts. And for me to do that, I had to learn. And I told myself, I'm going to do my best until the end of the year. And let's see. I'm going to stop all the negative words. I'm going to stop saying that I don't know English, that I can't, that it's difficult, that it's impossible. I'm going to stop all the negative words, and I'm going to concentrate in doing my part, in doing my best. And if I am intelligent or smart to learn how to drive, it's difficult, right? So if I can drive, if I can write, if I can read, if I can do so many other things, why can't I do something like that, learn another language? So I changed my mindset. I changed my words, and I started doing something. So instead of saying, oh, it's too difficult, I'm not going to do anything because it's impossible, I started to I'm gonna make this possible. I'm going to learn this language, okay? So, I'm going to share with you 1, 2, 3, maybe 3 or 4 tips. The best ones I think helped me along the way. And then I want to open to share this screen with you so you can share your tip, okay? So, if you request, let's wait for my tips, but if you request later on, just remember, you're gonna have just few seconds to share your tip on how to improve your English, okay? But let's go with my tips first. So, my first tip, and I think it's one of the biggest ones, do things that challenge you, that forces your brain to memorize things, okay? Do things that are challenging. Sometimes when we are doing something, for example, learning a language, learning English, we avoid the challenge. We avoid doing the difficult part. So a lot of people, for example, they say that they have problems with pronunciation, with so they say, Gabi, I can understand everything you say. I can understand, but when I need to talk, that's the problem. If you are this person, I want to ask you, do you speak a lot in English or not? Because the pronunciation and, the speaking comes with practice. It's like this person here, Bisra, is saying, generally you must practice. And it's true. If you don't practice, if you don't talk, you're not gonna be good at this because you're practicing, just you're listening. So you're watching movies, you're watching videos, you're watching things, listening to music, but you are not speaking, and that's why you have problems when it comes to speaking this language. Okay, so my number one tip is do what challenges you. Okay, oh, Carolina is saying, I'm this person. Yes, Carolina, please go out there. If you're in the United States, go out there. You start a conversation with someone, you know. And if you're not here in the United States, you can also do this in, there are lots of platforms that you can use to have a conversation with an American or with another person who wants to practice English as well, okay? So if you cannot speak, you need to speak more. And that's the problem. You need to practice, you know? So a lot of people, what they do, and I see that happening a lot, even here in the United States, okay? And this is a big problem. They get their phones, and in their phones, there is an app called Google Translate. You might know this tool, right? It's a great tool, but if your problem is speaking, like if your problem is with speaking, you cannot use Google Translate to just show the message. You need to speak the message. So a lot of people get their Google Translate everything, which is not making their brain to process that information because the machine, the phone is doing it for you. And then the person goes to a supermarket and the person doesn't know how to ask a question. So the person just types on Google Translate and show the translation there for another person to read. So don't do that. Just practice the speaking, practice the pronunciation, try to ask, try to talk, try to have a conversation. That's how you're gonna improve your speaking skills, you know? Oh, I'm so sorry if I am speaking so fast, okay? I'm gonna slow down a little bit, okay? Whew. I'm a little bit excited for this live. So, again, do something that challenges you. I remember when my boss asked me to come here on Instagram and do my first story. That was very, very difficult for me. And when we watch ourselves, and that leads me to my second tip. My second tip is record yourself. Get your camera, get your phone, and record yourself speaking in English, okay? And then you're going to watch yourself and you're going to be able to see where you can improve. And if you can have a friend or a person that knows English to watch the video with you, maybe a teacher that can watch that video with you and give you some feedback and help you and teach you where you can improve your pronunciation, you will improve faster because you will be aware of the mistakes you are making, okay? Sometimes when we speak, actually every time we speak, we don't listen to ourselves. And that's the problem because we don't know exactly where we're making mistakes, okay? So if you record a video of yourself, and this is a challenge, you know? Again, this is a challenge because you don't want to see yourself making mistakes. You don't want to see the part that you're not good at. You want to see you doing good always, but you need to make those things to challenge you, to improve. Otherwise, you are going to be stuck in the same level forever, and you don't want to do that because you want to improve. improve. You want to grow. You want to get to places that you never thought was possible, because now you know a second language and now you can communicate with the world, okay? So when my boss asked me to come here on Instagram and speak in English, I was very, very, very afraid. And I recorded that so many times and I didn't think it was good and I was freaking out. But look at me. Today I'm here talking to you in this live stream to tell you that it's possible. But you need to challenge yourself, okay? You need to challenge yourself. So, my other tip for you is be in contact with the language as much as you can. So this here that you are doing right now, you're watching this live in English. A lot of people are posting live streams today, and those lives might be in your language, but you chose to be here practicing your listening skills, and that's good. Congratulations to all of you. And if you can do that as much as you can to practice all the skills, not only the listening skills, but the speaking skills as well, the writing skills, all these skills are important for you, okay? Look at this comment. If I improve my pronunciation, I can understand other people's pronunciation because I know their pronunciation too. Yes, that's true. Remember when I said that when I got here to the United States, I thought the Americans talked like wow, 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 wow. I couldn't understand. So today I am able to see, oh, maybe that person is from Russian. Привет, if there is any Russian here. I can tell that if the person is Russian, Brazilian, or American from other states, oh, maybe this person is from Massachusetts because of the accent. And having accent is not a problem. I have my Brazilian accent, and that's not a bad thing. That just shows where I came from and my story, and all of us has a story. We don't need to be ashamed of our accent. As long as people can understand what we are saying, that's the most important thing, okay? That's what we need to focus on. Mistake is a good way for you to develop your mind. That's so true. That's so true. So if you don't make mistakes, you cannot improve. So you need to see where you're making those mistakes. Be aware of your mistakes so you can improve your English, okay? So that's the point right here. Also, my fourth and last tip I want to give to you is practice your writing as much as you can. And if you are able to share your writing piece with someone that can correct for you, that's very, very helpful, okay? So approach students. If you're here, take advantage of your teachers. Write at home, write an essay, show to your teachers and ask them for advice. Why? Because when you write on a paper, you are taking the time to process the information. You're taking the time to put your thoughts the way you think, the way you speak, and you are writing down on a paper. And then when you show, for example, to an American to see your writing, they will see exactly how you speak, how you think, and they will show you where you are making those mistakes and how you can improve for people to be able to understand you in English, because it's different. The way I write in Portuguese is different than the way I write in English. And the way I communicate needs to change a little bit as well. So when you have a person to correct your mistakes, that's very helpful, because again, you're aware of your mistakes. You're gonna improve. And also, when you're putting the time to write, you're making your brain to work a little bit faster. So when you speak, you're going to speak a little bit quicker than before, because you already spent all that time trying to write, and now you're able to remember things quicker and speak a little bit faster. Okay, let's see the comments here. This person asked about the final exams. We're going to send an email today or tomorrow with all the instructions. Don't worry, okay? It's gonna be everybody will be able to do the test, and all the instructions will get to you today or tomorrow, okay? But the tests will be online. Patricia, hi Gabi, you're doing a great job at Approach. Thank you so much, Patricia. Thank you so much. It's always good to hear those feedback from you. How are you? I'm good, thanks. Writing an essay is very hard for me. It was very hard for me too, but you know, you need to start from somewhere. So the best time to start is now. The best time for you to start is today. Don't wait for tomorrow. Don't be afraid to put words on a paper, and ask someone to help you to correct your mistakes. And then eventually you're gonna be able to write a paragraph, and then 2 paragraphs, and then an essay, okay? You can start with a sentence, 2 sentences, 3 sentences, and then increase from that. One tool that is free and you can use online, I'm going to write here for you, is Grammarly.com. Okay, you can go online, use this website whenever you want to write something. So you're gonna go there and type everything you want to write, and this tool will correct automatically your phrase. So let's give you an example. Let's say that you wrote, he are handsome. It should be he is, not he are, right? It should be he is. So the Grammarly tool will help you to correct that. It will say are is wrong because it should be is because of this and this and that. And they will teach you why it's wrong. That way you're gonna see the corrections quickly, and then you're gonna improve quickly as well. Let me see the other comments here. Isa, about the final exams, Approach will send an email about one final exam today, and about the others probably tomorrow, okay? But just wait a little bit, we're working on that. I really appreciate your patience, guys, during this moment of coronavirus. It's been difficult not only for these students, but also for us as well, because it is a challenge for all of us to transition online very quick, but we are doing our best, and we are going to come with instructions very soon, and everybody should be fine, okay, this week, don't worry. Where are you from? I'm from Brazil. People from Germany. Hello, good evening, Gabi, thank you, no problem. I'm 25. Okay, scholarships, I can't help you with that, I'm sorry. Talk to me. Hi guys, thanks for coming. One day I will visit Turkey. I have some Turkish friends. I really want to visit this country. Okay. Okay, so now I want to know from you, what are your tips? So right now I'm going to start opening for people to share this screen with me and give an English tip. Okay, so what do you do to improve your English that helps you? Okay, so please, when I open for you, just say your name, where are you from, and your tip. And let's go quick so we can give the opportunity to a lot of people to participate, okay? So just share your tip, and then I'm gonna give the opportunity to somebody else. Few seconds for each person. Let me see.
Carolina requested. Carolina? Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Say something. This is our time to practice. You can say, can you please share your tip with us? Hello? Maybe it's not working. So when you come to the live, say your name, your country, and your tip, okay? Very quickly. No, guys. But people are not accepting. Send me your requests. Let's see. Is Patricia still here? Patricia, please talk to me. No. Guys, come on, let's participate. I didn't know we could use the filters here as well. So let's see. Hello.
Hello, teacher. How are you today?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good, thank you.
So what is your name?
My name is Furkan. I'm from Turkey.
Oh, nice. I know one word in Turkish. Is nasılsın? I don't know if I'm nasılsın.
Correct. Yeah, nasılsın.
Okay, so what do you do to improve your English?
What do you do? I have a lot of, for example, Arabic. I'm so sorry. I'm so excited.
No problem. No problem.
I have a lot of stranger person in my school. For example, they from Arabic or Canada. So I talk every day. Them.
You
so
talk with them in English?
Yes.
That's great. So every day you're practicing your English?
Every day I can practice it there.
That's a very good tip. If you practice every day,
yes,
you are going to improve faster.
Yes, actually my problem is I don't understand their pronunciation every day because generally I don't practice for pronunciation, so I can make.
I know. It's very difficult sometimes, but it's good that you're practicing your English and you're trying to, think in English because you're trying to talk with them. Thanks a lot for your participation.
Thank you.
Good to meet you. I'm going to call the next person, okay?
Okay, see you later.
See you later. Bye. Wow, that was so cool. Wow. So let me tell you something. I saw here a comment from Patricia. This is something that challenges you, okay? And that's my tip. My tip for today is do something that challenges you every day. And then you're going to improve your English faster. That's how you do, okay? So if participating here now and speaking English is challenging for you, that's good. Come here, let's practice English because this is good for you to practice, okay? If you have any problems with speaking, improve your speaking. That's how you practice, right? So let's see the next person. Wait. Okay. Let me see. It's not working. Ellie is saying she listens to podcasts and reads.
Hello? Do you hear me?
Hello. Yes. How are
You
you?
know?
Oh, he's from Turkey.
Yes.
Nice. What is your name?
My name is Samet, and also my friend is saying me Sam. It's short type.
Oh, Sam?
Yes. And actually, I was working in the United States in 2014, and Food Line, it's like a Walmart, North Carolina. And they said just my name is different for United States, for customer calling my name. They just gave me short name, Sam, right?
Nice. So, Sam, what do you do to improve your English faster?
Actually, I was finding so many ways to improve my English, and I found the biggest way for me actually. I have girlfriend. I was thinking that she was talking really good English. We met in the Hanover, actually in Germany. I was thinking she's from United States, and after that, after a long time, after 2 months later, I just heard that she's from Bulgaria, but she's talking really good. Actually,
Wow.
yes,
Actually, that's a very good tip. If you find someone, a relationship, you're going to
yes,
practice every day because you know you want to talk to the person, you want
yeah,
to get to know the person, you want to tell the person about your day, about your life, and you need to do that in English. So if you have a girlfriend or for the girls a boyfriend or whatever, like if you have a
yes.
relationship
But
that you just want to communicate with them all the time and they are not from the same country, for sure you're going to speak
oh,
English very fast.
and actually, I was just thinking that I will come to United States after 1 month, and I just went to consulate. They said me yes, my visa is approved after 1 week. Wait, I will show you this document. Look,
I
actually,
can't
someone
see now. I need to call other people. Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
It means that
Yeah.
I will wait 2 months after. Maybe they can give me visa. I don't know.
Wow,
Yeah.
I wish you all the luck, all the best. I hope you
Thank
can
you.
come and maybe visit us in Boston, okay?
Okay.
And I'll talk to you
Nice to meet
later.
you.
Thank you so much for your
Bye.
participation. Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet.
Wow. That's so nice. That's so cool to get to know you all. Let's see if we have more people here to call because I know live streams can only last 1 hour. So that's why we cannot just stay here forever because otherwise the live will end. Let me see here. Just some comments that I need to answer. Patricia, I'm not worried to talk in English with Americans, but with Brazilians who know English, who know English. Believe me, I feel shy. I know. We feel shy sometimes. You know, I'm feeling some kind of shy right now because I'm talking to a lot of people that I don't know. And that feeling that we feel like, oh, I'm a little bit afraid to try. We all have that feeling inside of us. But you cannot let this to stop you. You cannot let this to prevent you from practicing. Otherwise, you will not improve. So just go out there, get over this feeling, and practice, okay? Let me see other comments here. All Turkish guys here now. I don't have no one to practice. Enila, you don't have no one to. So Enila said that she requested, right? I didn't see your request to participate in the call, Enila. If you could maybe request again. Let me see here another person. The person is not accepting. Let's see. Let's see.
Hello, guys.
Hey, am I pronouncing your name correctly? Enila?
Yes, perfect. Correct.
Enila. So, first of all, are you our student?
Yes, I'm a student, but I'm studying in Marlborough now, no more in Allston. But I'm not your student. I just visiting your live now.
I know. No, I'm not a teacher, okay? I'm not a teacher. I work with social media, with approach Instagram, so sometimes I am answering the comments here, but I'm not a teacher.
Oh, I think so.
So, Enila, where are you from?
I'm from Brazil.
Nice. What state?
South Brazil, Paraná, Brazil. Paraná, Londrina.
Great. Nice. I'm from Brasilia.
I'm buying something now. Just a second. I need pay. Just a second, please. How much is?
27.81.
Okay. 1 second. 27. Are you pay with card? Okay. Thank you. But I'm practicing.
Cool.
I was kidding. I practice every day my English. I improve.
Do you?
Yes, I'm trying. Sometimes
as I can see, you
no.
are trying to practice now at the store, right?
Yeah.
And it's so cool that people can actually watch this. So, Enila, I don't know if you have some time to share.
Thank you. Yes, I have.
Yeah, share your tip with us.
Okay. Sometimes I just go out with friends, but now I can't, obviously. And
because of the corona.
Yeah,
oh my
because
gosh.
of the I was buying a book for just $1. Normally I buy books $1, or some stores is very cheap here. But I like to go to the karaoke. I'm saying correct, karaoke.
That's a very good tip. Singing. This is so good for your pronunciation. And not only your pronunciation, singing is good for you to time the words better.
Yes, and but when I go to hang out with friends, normally Americans talk to us in the bar or restaurant. I try practicing, but I have a difficulty to talk by phone. When I call someone, normally I need to speak the same thing a lot of times because if people doesn't understand me, my pronunciation, I think.
I know talking over the phone is one of the most difficult skills because sometimes you cannot understand the person very well because of the connection of, the call. I don't know. So, but don't worry, you're doing great. You're here in this live today. So you're trying, you're overcoming your fear, and that's a great step. Okay, so congratulations on that. And I wish you can learn quicker and improve your English as well, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for participating.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Ah, that's so cool. I'm so excited. Yes. Let me see here the comments. Yeah, she was in a supermarket. Yes. A person here is in Houston, Texas now. Hi, everyone who are coming to the live. Um, let me see. Let me see. No. Okay. No. How are we able to speak to the teacher? It's so interesting when you call me teacher. I'm not a teacher at approach. Um, so let me see here, other people. So I want to see how many students do we have here in this live. Are you a current student at approach? If yes, just say something here in the comments. I wanna know how many students are watching us today. I know there are a lot of people that follow us that are not our students, and welcome everyone. If you have any questions related to how much the school costs, how much our programs are, how you can apply for a visa, how can you come to the United States, you can just send us an email because we have a special team to work with this part, with the admissions part. So this team is trained to help you to do whatever is necessary under immigration regulations, okay? So we here, our social media team, we're not trained with all the regulations that immigration has. So that's why it's important for you to contact us through email, because then our team who knows everything about immigration, they will be answering you through this email, and they will help you and guide you throughout the process. And hopefully you can be here with us very soon studying English. Of course, I know we are facing this difficult moment, which is in all countries almost, but this will pass soon. Let's keep praying, keep sending positive thoughts, okay, that this moment will pass quickly so you can make your dream to come and study here in the United States true, okay? So I'm going to leave the email here, approachusa.com, admissions@approachusa.com. This is our email, okay, for you to send your questions related to our school and related to our programs, okay? Let me see here. Let me see. Okay. Oh, people here, our students, Ellen, Jacqueline, great. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, let me see the next person to come to the live. No, decline. Let me see another one. We only have 10 minutes left. So let me see if I can bring one more person here. Wait. I'm trying to press the button, but it's not working. I don't know why. Oh my gosh, Instagram, help us. Okay, let me see. I don't know what's going on. The button is not working. I'm gonna have to start inviting because the button is not working. I don't know. I want to invite one more person. Hopefully, it's going to work.
Yay!
Yay!
Finally.
Okay,
So I'm
finally.
shy, but let's try.
So tell us your name.
My name is Patricia, and I am a student at Approach and a 4B level.
4B level. Nice,
Yeah.
Patricia. What level did you start at Approach?
That changes. I don't remember. I'm at Approach since May, so I think I started. It's not the beginning, but
This year?
intermediate
You
level.
start?
No,
No, not
last
May.
year.
Last year.
Last
So
year.
for
I don't
a
remember.
yeah,
I
maybe
think
three.
3B,
Yeah,
I think.
nice, nice. Thanks for coming to the live today.
You're welcome.
So please tell us what your tips are for people to improve their English faster.
So I think the best is watching series and movies and something that you like. And also I downloaded an app, a really good app called Replica. I can write
Mm.
here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like a friend. You can write something, you can just talk with the app. It's not a person, but it's very
Wow.
interesting. I've been improving my English a lot.
Wow, that's very
Yes,
interesting. Please
yes,
write here later in
yeah,
the comments so people can try that as well. Do you have any other
yes.
tips?
I posted there. So listen to music and try to talk with people, because when I went here, I was a little afraid about talking with people, but you have to try, you have to talk, and your English is gonna improve more and more. So
It
my
is
tip
true.
is just try, just talk. Doesn't matter if your English is not good and if you don't have the the support, but just try.
That's a very, very good tip. Thank you so much for
Thank you,
participating in the live
Gabi.
today. You're awesome. Stay
Thank
safe,
you.
take care.
Bye,
Okay,
guys.
keep studying, keep doing your work, and see you later.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
Wow, that's so cool. Very, very exciting. Let's see. Wow, a lot of people participating. I'm kind of lost in the comments. Let's see, let's see. Yeah. Sophie,
Hello,
thanks for
Gabby. How
coming
are
to the
you?
live today. I'm good, and you?
Good. Very, very good.
So, I know Sophie, and Sophie, I want you to tell just a little bit about your level when you started at Approach. Did you know English?
No, I didn't know anything about English, and I started at A2 level, and I couldn't speak anything. And I'm very happy to be here talking to you guys because I didn't know that I was capable of learn that fast until I started to push myself to study and do everything. So it's just when we get a thing to be done and we need to, you know, push ourselves always. So that's.
Nice. And I want you to share, when did you start studying?
I started in last January of 2019.
So you have been studying for 1 year
1 year.
already, and you're already speaking that well. So what is one tip that you would share with everybody for them to improve their English faster?
So my tip to everybody is always be in touch with an American or a person that speak English. Always try to speak English with your family, even though they are not that good in English. Try to push them to speak English as well at your home. Get in touch with people that, even if you don't know, go to a store, for example, Sephora, you know, and try to talk to them, even if you don't know anything that speaks English. I think that's the best option.
That's a very good tip, because when, for example, for us girls, that's if you don't have anybody to talk, you can just go to a store and start, oh, so what about this water here? Can you tell me a little bit about it? And then you're practicing, you know.
Yeah.
So just ask
Or
about
ask
products.
them to explain about makeup. They are going to explain everything, foundation, powders, whatever, you know.
If you like technology, go to an Apple store, I don't know, and
Apple
ask them to explain, oh, what about this product? And then the person will explain you. You're already practicing, right?
Right.
That's a very, very good tip. Thank you so much for coming to the live today. Let me see if I can call one more person.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Let me see. It's almost over. Our live is almost over. 4:56. We have only a few minutes. Let's see if we can find at least one more person here to talk to us. Wait a second. Wow, I'm kind of tired. I think I talked a lot. But let's see. No, the person is not answering. I'm calling people, but people are not answering, and I'm kind of lost in the comments. But wait a second. We can go. We can do this. We have 3 minutes. The request button is not working, so that's why I'm having this issue here. Because I'm trying to press, and every time I press, it goes to the other camera. Like, I don't know why it's not working. Maybe Instagram is not helping us today. Okay. So let's see, this person is saying, for example, if you look a bird, you must look the translate, or etc. must learn 10 words a day, or will learn 300 words in a month. Yeah. So let's do like this. Since we only have 3 more minutes, I'm going to give you one more word, one more tip, okay? So my last tip for you is, instead of translating all the sentence you want to talk, don't just translate everything, okay? Try to translate word by word, okay? So that way you can use your brain to create the sentence, and that way you will learn faster. And another way I would recommend is, for example, do you know what a choir is? I'm gonna post here the word choir. Do you know what this word means? So this word means, you can just go to Google. I'm going to show here very quickly. If you don't know the word, you can just type on Google the word choir, for example. It can be any word. You can first listen to the pronunciation. It's going to play right here. Oh, maybe my sound's not only. Choir, that's the word. And if you don't know what the word means, you can come to image and see what's going to show in the image. So this is a choir. A choir is a group of people who sing together. So that's a very good way for you to try to associate words with images instead of trying to translate to your own language, okay? I'm so sorry I couldn't call everybody here to this live. I had a problem with my button here, my request button. I was trying to press here. It's not changing. It's not opening the thing for me to invite people. But I hope to see you in the next live here, okay? Thank you so much for participating with us. I think the live is gonna end now because it's already 1 hour, but thank you so much for joining us, and wait for the next live now with some of our teachers, okay? They're gonna talk about pronunciation. So stay with us, okay? Bye.